Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to get from this to this today. Y'all cannot tell me this is not bomb. Let's hop right into it. If you guys don't know, this is my natural state. I went bald, not big chop. I went bald a few months ago, and this is my new growth, and I just want to do something different with my hair. I was tired of wearing the wig, so first I'm blowing out my hair, and I will leave everything in the description box, and then I'm gonna part it. I'm going fast, but everything, I swear to God, guys, this is such an easy tutorial. Well, really just demonstration. But I'm going to be parting my hair because the hair that I'm parting in the back is going to be braided. I didn't get a chance to show you guys that part because I braided terribly, but I'm parting my hair in two sections. In the back, I'm going to be braiding them straight back. Straight backs. This is what I have been using to grow my hair. I will also link this in the description box. I think this was me like trying to show you guys of me braiding my hair, but that's what I'm doing, just braiding my hair, going back and straight backs. And then I'm taking that kenra again, and that's just like a silkening cream to have a heat protectant on your hair. And here I am straightening the little hair that I do have on my head, and here it is straightened. My hair still looks slightly, you know, it does look funny, I'm not even gonna lie, but that's the goal, to try to get this up into a ponytail. And I'm using this spirtz that I found at the beauty supply store, and I'm just brushing it up on a hot setting. I'm using the spirtz because the spirtz is actually what helps to keep your hair molded in humidity. And as you guys can see, I was kind of having some troubles getting this up. My hair is really short. Like, after you cut your hair, you go bald. It takes time for your hair to grow back, but I am a person who loves to do versatile things and have different hairstyles. So I said, I'm going to find me a way to get my hair in a ponytail, some sort of way, by any means necessary. Although this tutorial is really geared for people who have really short hair, the techniques that I'm using and the products that I'm using is really for anybody. Long hair, short hair, bald-headed, long-haired. You can do it, okay? It came out so cute, but you guys will see. But I'm just trying to go back in with that spritz again. I just really wanted to be simply molded and just up. Like, I don't want it to look like that. So I'm just trying everything. And of course, if I had longer hair, this would definitely be a lot easier. But because the hair on the sides is still so short, it's a little bit harder to get it up. But as you can see, it did help it. Now I'm using this edge booster. It is water-based, so if your hair doesn't react the best with the water-based products, then I would say be careful with this. But for me, if I mix it with another product and I wrap my hair around, it's usually fine for me. So I added a little bit of that, and as you guys can see, I'm just trying to really get it into my hair. And I'm trying again to get the ponytail, even though me not have no hair right there. Me not have no hair right there. My hair is short. Apologies for the background noise, but anyways, as we continue, I'm going back in with the spritz and my blow dryer on a high heat. You can actually use a cool heat. I feel like a cool heat probably would be better. And I'm gonna wrap this up. I think this is really this right here is really key to having your hair slicked down, especially when you're trying to get a really laid ponytail. Like, if you're not laying your hair down, I just don't know what to tell you, but I'm telling you guys, laying your hair down, like wrapping your hair up when you're trying to do a really sleek ponytail or any sleek style that requires your hair to be like in some sort of ponytail, or, you know, it just makes the biggest difference. So now I'm just laying my edges with the little edge brush. Nothing too crazy, y'all, but I just wanted to show you guys that as well. And look, a boogie boogie boog. Now, it's not perfect, but girl, y'all seen the difference, okay? Yes, look, this is the happy dance, and this is the hair. This is the organique deep wave 3-piece tangle free, 3 bundles, 28 ounces, I believe it said. And now I'm just kind of like connecting some hair onto my little ponytail to create a braid. I don't know if y'all are following me. You know, y'all follow me because y'all still here. And from there, if you watch my other videos, then you already know about the rubber band method, guys. You stick in your rubber band at the end of a track or beginning of a track. And you're going to connect that concoction to the end of the rubber band, okay? This is so much easier than, you know, I see a lot of people doing the glue around track method on the hair, but this is so easy, and it allows you to like reuse the hair and take down the tracks and do it over and over again. Y'all see them braids back there? I did not know. That's why I didn't show you guys. So don't clown me, don't do me. But I don't know if I created the rubber band method. I don't know, but I know that after like my first video, like so many people said like they didn't hear about it before, and it was so helpful. So if you guys have not already watched my two bang tutorial, because you guys loved it. And now I got to the end of the ponytail, and I'm just gonna wrap around a piece. I would usually comb it out and then wrap it around with some spritz. But I did not do that this time, only because I think I had plans on taking it out soon. So, oh yeah, actually I did. Oh, I was showing you guys that you should spritz it. Just to hold it in place. And then you're going to fluff it out. You're going to fluff it out. And you're going to wrap it again, because I don't know if you guys were able to see, but my hair kind of came up a little bit. Now this part right here, ladies. This part right here. I did things slightly backwards, okay? I would recommend doing this first. Doing this after you have created your ponytail. Doing this before you've created your ponytail. Not after. Because as you guys can see, what I was trying to do is I wanted to glue the tracks onto the wig cap, okay? I'm basically making like a clip-on half wig piece for the back of my hair. But I totally forgot to do it in the beginning, so now I had to do it in the end. And all I was doing is self-explanatory. I took glue, cut the tracks, and I put it on the back of the wig cap. I blow dried it. And I only went like halfway through the cap. I didn't do it all the way to the top of my head. Because like I said, this is only supposed to be like a half wig, like that, you see? And I added some clips. You guys can find the clips at the beauty supply store. I literally just cut those off and I kind of like glued them on. So, you know, you can say ghetto, but I was in a rush to do this hairstyle, and I didn't have anything. I didn't have any, you know, needle and thread, which is what you would want to use, but I didn't have any. So I had to be innovative, and I had to just glue that track on to the back of that wig cap piece. So, you know, got to see it through. Anyways, that's what I did, and I literally clipped it on. You guys, there's so many ways you can clip on this half wig. You can literally, if your braids are neat and decent, you can even, you know, sew that wig cap onto the back of those braids if you have extra help, or if you can do it yourself, or you can clip it on like I did. So it's just all about what your, you know, personal preference is. Like I said, guys, this is just a demonstration of how I did my hair because everybody wanted to see, and I knew it was going to come out good. Like I had so much faith. And look. If you don't want to put the, you know, the bag on your head, I didn't tell you guys, I put the bag on my head so that way I did not get glue on my real hair, guys. The wig glue will go through the wig cap, so make sure you have a protective barrier or use a wig head, whatever you have. Now all I'm doing is I'm just kind of like fluffing my hair out to give it more of a natural look, because if you kept it with those curls, it just really gives a kind of synthetic look, because this is synthetic hair. So just for a more natural look, a cuter look, I am separating the curls. I think it just looks better, but that's just my personal preference. This is really it for the tutorial. I know that I talked a lot, but I just really wanted this to be informative. I wanted you guys to understand it. Here is me taking out my edges so I can kind of lay them. But that is it for the tutorial. I love you guys so much. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and you have my post notifications on, so you know every single time I post. If you guys love this video, if you enjoyed it, if it was helpful, if it was something that you may do in the future, just let me know down in the comments. Show me some love. I love you guys so much. Mwah. And this is the style, guys. My camera died and I don't remember exactly what was last, but I know I charged it